Hello, 8th standard. Have a nice day. Now we will continue video number 6 as role of hormones. Yesterday we have been learning the what is it? Endocrine glands and their nature. Yeah. So same we will continue as role of hormones. And before that, I would like to discuss very little in fundamental principles as human having 23 pairs of chromosomes. Every cell in human having 23 pairs of chromosomes. And of those 23 pairs of chromosomes, 22 pairs are called autosomes and one pair is known as allosome. Okay. Now this autosome, it is also called somatic chromosome. It is also known as somatic chromosome, whereas this is called sex chromosome. This is somatic or vegetative chromosome and this is called sex chromosome. Okay, and then this has two types. One is XX in female and this is XY in male. The chromosome present as. Whereas here this autosome will represent as 22 A for autosome. So now this sex chromosome will determine the sex of the child as this is female, this XX female and this is male. Okay. So now when this X is moving with this X, then it will be XX. When this X will move with this Y, the ரெண்டு X, sorry, the ஒரு X வந்து இந்த X ஓட Y ஓட போகும். Same way, this X will go with this X and Y at the cross. So we will have female, male, female, male. That is the sex of the child is determined. Okay. Then during that time of maturity, that is at puberty, adolescence starts, they say. Yeah? That is when the reproduction starts. That is as puberty and adolescence. When a child attains maturity, it is marking the beginning of puberty, and when it ends, it is for adolescence. And then reproduction starts. Okay. So that reproduction in female at the age of 11 to 13 years, when the menstrual cycle starts, it is said to be menarche, beginning of the cycle, that is menarche. And it takes 45 to 55 years of age in female, and that is called menopause stage. So you should know the terms autosome, allosome, and then menarche, menopause, and then puberty, adolescence. That is, as I said yesterday, we should have the interrelation of chapter 9 and 10. So that is for the changes in the determination of sex in human. Then you should know the term menarche, menopause, puberty and adolescence. I hope you understand. The next one is about the changes in, due to this, there is increase in height, the changes at puberty, it is increase in height, increase in height, and then secretion of, increase in height, secretion of sweat and sebaceous gland, sweat and sebaceous gland, the oil gland, sweat and sebaceous gland. Sweat gland will secrete sweat and sebaceous gland, that is the oil gland will secrete an oily substance called sebum. That is secretion of sebum. Okay. And then change in voice, change in body shape, change in voice, change in body shape, and then reaching maturity as reaching mental, emotional, and intellectual maturity. Mental, emotional, and intellectual maturity. These are the changes at puberty. What are increased height? Boys and girls will increase in height, and then secretion of sweat and sebaceous gland. Sebaceous gland, it is an oil gland. And change in voice. Boys will have a rough and hoarse voice, and girls will have a soft voice. Then body shape, and then reaching mental, emotional, and intellectual maturity. These are the changes we find, and that is done by the hormone. That is, hormones are, what do we know? Hormones. These are chemical substances secreted by the ductless gland, otherwise called endocrine gland, which are needed in minute quantity for all metabolic activities. For all the metabolic activities to occur, these hormones are required. And these hormones, they are secreted by ductless gland or endocrine glands. And these endocrine glands are pituitary gland present at the base of the brain. Pituitary gland present at the base of the brain. And then thyroid gland present in the neck region. And embedded among the thyroid gland is the parathyroid gland. Embedded thyroid gland will be in the neck region. Embedded among that is the parathyroid gland. Okay. And then fourth one is pancreas, which is as a dual gland, where it contains islets of Langerhans. It is called islets of Langerhans. Okay. And then adrenal gland, and then testis, ovary. Sex organ will secrete the hormones. Okay. So these are the endocrine gland present in our body, starting from the head to the sex organs. Okay. Now the pituitary gland, it is the master gland present at the base of the brain, and it is called master gland, where it secretes somatotropic hormone, that is called growth hormone. Somatotropic hormone. Somatotropic hormone. Okay. And then it is secreting thyroid stimulating hormone, and then it is secreting, it is initiating, it initiates the secretion of all other glands. Okay. So for example, pituitary gland, it secretes growth hormone, and that growth hormone, it is called somatotropic hormone, right? And this growth hormone, when it secretes in excess, then person is suffering from a condition called gigantism. That is called gigantism. Whereas when it secretes in less amount, the person is having a condition called dwarfism. Okay. So in all these hormone secretion, we come across two terms. One is hypersecretion, another one is hyposecretion. Hypersecretion excess, hypersecretion excess, hyposecretion less. So hypersecretion will be inhibited, inhibits prevent பண்ணுது. Whereas hyposecretion it will accelerate the secretion. I hope you understand. For example, thyroid gland will secrete thyroxine. Thyroid gland will secrete the hormone thyroxine. Okay, and that thyroxine should be in normal level to maintain iodine metabolism. Iodine is metabolized by the secretion of thyroxine. Okay, if thyroxine is not secreted properly, so insufficient secretion, it is called hyposecretion. Then person will be suffering from the condition called goiter. Person will be suffering from the condition called goiter. Okay, so that the thyroid secretion should be accelerated. Hyposecretion, okay, it should be accelerated by thyroid stimulating hormone by pituitary. This pituitary gland will accelerate the thyroid stimulating hormone to secrete normal quantity of the hormone thyroxine. I hope you are following. Same way, when it secretes in excess, then it will prevent the secretion. Less secretion will be done. That is also controlled by this. That is inhibiting the thyroid gland secretion. Okay, and then parathyroid, that will secrete hormone parathyroid. Hormone called parathyroid. That is for calcium metabolism. Parathyroid is for calcium metabolism. And we will continue. Parathyroid, that will secrete the hormone parathyroid, and it is meant for calcium metabolism. What do we know? Calcium metabolism. Actually, this parathyroid gland is embedded among the thyroid gland. So this calcium metabolism, it takes place both in male and female. But at the same time, in female, the calcium metabolism is mainly controlled by the sex hormone estrogen. Normally, ovary will secrete the hormone estrogen. Ovary will secrete the hormone estrogen, and this is taking part in reproduction, and also it takes part in calcium metabolism. Okay, so that is why after menopause period in female, normally female become older than the male because the calcium metabolism of carried out by estrogen is reduced. Only the parathyroid is taking part in calcium metabolism. As such, throughout the life, parathyroid will take part in calcium metabolism, whereas it is prominent in female by estrogen hormone. In male, it is controlled, calcium metabolism is controlled by parathyroid gland. Okay. And next is pancreas. It is acting as a dual gland. Dual gland, two gland vessel. One is pancreas as such. 1 minute. Pancreas as such for digestive gland, and pancreas contain in the leafy region. It's like a leafy region. Yeah. There are patches of cells that is called islets of Langerhans. And these islet cells, it is formed of two cells. One is alpha cell and another one is beta cells. And this alpha cells will secrete the hormone glucagon. and beta cell will secrete the hormone insulin. I hope you are able to follow this. Pancreas is a dual gland where it is acting both as exocrine and endocrine pancreas. Exocrine pancreas will secrete digestive enzymes, whereas endocrine pancreas, it is called islets of Langerhans. And this islets of Langerhans, it is formed of two types of cells. One is alpha cell and the one is beta cell. Alpha cell will secrete the hormone glucagon and beta cell will secrete the hormone insulin. I hope you understand. Insulin, you know, it maintains the blood sugar level. Diabetes, so it maintains the blood sugar level. If insulin is not secreting properly, a normal blood sugar level, when it exceeds 120 for a prolonged time, then the person is said to be diabetic. Insulin secretion is not proper. So the person is said to be diabetic. I hope you understand this. And then adrenal gland, it is present in the kidney, above the kidney. Like this. This is adrenal gland. And this adrenal gland secretes the hormone adrenaline. Adrenal gland secretes the hormone adrenaline. And this adrenaline is called emergency hormone as it is meant for flight, fright and fight. What does it mean, emergency hormone? Suppose when a patient is rushed to the hospital for any emergency or due to any accident, the doctor will not wait for diagnosing what is what and going for blood test till the blood report comes. The doctors will not wait. Immediately they will be administered with the adrenaline hormone. It is also as a stress hormone. It is reducing the stress. So adrenaline also known as stress hormone. Okay, and this adrenaline, any metabolic activities as respiration, respiratory rate, breathing rate, heartbeat, or too much of any incomfort, the person, if it is to be accelerated or if it has to be inhibited, that is done by the adrenaline. I hope you understand. So heartbeat ஜாஸ்தி ஆச்சுன்னா அது குறைக்கிறதுக்கு adrenaline பண்ணனா that will reduce. இது குறைவா இருந்ததுன்னா அதை கூட்டுறதுக்கு this will increase. Okay. So whether for accelerating the increasing the activity or reducing the activity, adrenal gland secretion, adrenaline is taken. Okay. The next one, testis will secrete the hormone testosterone, and the ovary will secrete the hormone estrogen and progesterone. Progesterone is a pregnancy hormone. Okay, so this ovary, after the release of ovum, that process is called ovulation. Release of ovum from the ovary is called ovulation. And that ovulation, when it is reached ovum, when it reaches the fallopian tube or oviduct, fertilization will occur. If fertilization is not taking place, the unfertilized egg along with the uterine wall will be sloughed off or removed as a menstrual blood. That is menstrual cycle. So the onset of menstrual cycle, as I said in the beginning, it is called menarche. The reproduction, once it starts, menstrual cycle is the first sign. So that is called menarche. And then it continues till 45 to 55 years of age in every woman, and that is called menopause. I hope you understand that. So that is what the role of hormones. Okay. So in the chapter 10, we come across two terms. One is, yesterday itself I said, I am just summing up. It is puberty and adolescence. You should know puberty and adolescence. The changes at puberty are increased height, change in body shape, voice change the occurrence of Adam's apple, protuberance of the throat level, that is Adam's apple. And then secondary sexual characters that you will learn from page 116 and 117, secondary sexual characters. Then about the hormones, endocrine glands. And these hormones, wherever it is required, when it is reaching through blood circulation, that is called target site. Endocrine glands release hormones into the bloodstream to reach a particular body part called target site. I repeat, endocrine glands release hormones into the bloodstream to reach a particular body part called target site. Right? And this target site responds to the hormones. And there are many endocrine glands or rectus glands in the body. This is we discuss. Okay. Then you should know page 117, hormones from pituitary stimulate testes and ovaries to release testosterone in male and estrogen in female. The book is estrogen, ESTROGN, correct. OES, the rest spelling correct. Okay. So this onset of puberty is controlled by hormone and the flow chart I hope you understand. Then as I said, we discussed yesterday that sex determination as male and female. This is the diagram is position of endocrine gland, as I said. Base of the brain, pituitary gland, neck region, thyroid gland, and then pancreas on the pancreas islet cell, then kidney, above the kidney, adrenal gland. So under position of thyroid gland, endocrine gland, their position and the secretion you should know. I hope you understand. Then on maturation, a person should take balanced diet to maintain the metabolic activity balanced way. And then junk food or oily food or fatty substances, those kind of food should be avoided. And then the nutritious food items should be taken. And then that we will go through. And then you should have a personal hygiene. Now as a person grows, a personal hygiene to be maintained as to maintain a good physique, and due to secretion of sweat gland and sebaceous gland, and then a person having changes in their body as a hairy appearance, all that it may have a bad order that to prevent personal hygiene to be maintained. I hope you understand. So that marks chapter 9 and 10 combined, it will be asked, as I said earlier. So now, in the already I said, you just make a note, flowchart, crossword puzzle as first one, testosterone, second, thyroid, in the crossword puzzle, chapter 10. First one, testosterone, second, thyroid, third, Adam's apple and adolescence. And cross down Adam's apple, adolescence, 4, endocrine, 5, target site, 6, larynx, 7, cross down pituitary and puberty, 8, hormone, 9, insulin, 10, estrogen. I hope you understand. So this is for interrelation on chapter 9 and 10. You have to learn that. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.